What up, guys? It's your boy, Illinois Valley, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. That's right, no music, just me commentating on why I love Borderlands and why I'm going to be a little upset when I see it go, and why I am so successful. But first things first, I want to get a clip here that I got in Seal Rock yesterday, and we're going to take a look at it and analyze it real quick. So let's do that first. All right, guys, so here's the clip of Seal Rock yesterday, and I just wanted to kind of like take a look at this and kind of see the do's and don'ts and what I think is kind of funny about this clip and what I really think is kind of just a lost opportunity for the other team. And I'm not trying to be toxic, but I just want to let you guys know that if you're going to camp somebody's base and farm them, that you might want to make sure that your team's in a pretty good position to lose the amount of players that it took to do this. So let's go ahead and throw it up on the big screen here. All right, throw it up on the big screen there. Sorry about that. But all right, so we got what? Let's see here. One, pause it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players right here. As you can see, they're camping our base. They're kind of like killing us as we come out one by one, right? We're like 5 minutes into the match. Yellow is in comfortable first place right now. Pretty comfortable, right? But the thing is there's 6 players right here, and there's one me. Well, yeah, there's a player right now that they're all ganging up on. So they're very tough when it comes to one player. So 6v1ing, they're very tough, very aggressive, right? And it's not even that I'm on Samurai for this clip, because as you can see, there are other Samurais involved. So we're 5 minutes in. Yellow's got a comfortable lead. They're farming our base for points, sure, but all right, let's just go ahead and play the clip. Let's let it play out here. Okay, so I'm by myself. I know I'm by myself. No LB up. Oh, let's pause it. So there's another red mage there, so that makes it 7. Okay, we got 7 people here. They see me. They probably have already locked target on me. They know they're coming for me. I know they're coming for me. So go ahead and play the clip. Go ahead. So I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna start kiting. So this red mage humping my leg, right? Literally, that's what it looks like he's doing. He's humping my leg here. Just gap closing me like consistently when he could probably just hit sprint and honestly just keep up with me. But so in Seal Rock, much like Borderlands, there's like a lot of areas where you could kite. I know that, right? But do they know that? So I'm already in my mindset. I'm already in kite mode, right? I'm completely on the defensive right now. I'm in complete kite mode. My LB's at about 3/4, so we know we can't rely on my LB. Even my chitin is on a 7-second cooldown still at the moment. So shields down, shields down. I have my stun. Let's go ahead and play the clip. Let's see how this plays out. So we're kiting. I kind of check to make sure they're still with me. They are. So I actually, let's pause here. So I'll admit that I did right there. I engaged them. So part of me is actually trying to bait them into this fight, or at the very least chase me. So yeah. So I guess I am partially guilty for kind of starting this because I did re-engage, but you could see clearly that they were already in chase mode, except for maybe this red mage. It looked like he was ready to kind of give up and go the other direction. I just noticed that the red mage actually has food on. Note to red mage, food doesn't help you in PvP. So go ahead and play clip. Okay, so this warrior here, let me get a drink real quick. I'm gonna take a little drink here. You know when you're thirsty, sometimes you just need a drink. What was I saying about that warrior? Oh, you know what? I think I just said it. Yep. Go ahead and roll a clip again. All right. So this warrior's like definitely now one thirsty dude, right? Okay. Now it looks like we're at 4v1 at this point. Looks like the 2 samurai like realize that it's another samurai. Maybe we're not going to engage. Um, But we got a warrior, a dancer, a red mage, and a bard. Hang on, I got a cough. Sorry guys, dealing with the pneumonia still. We're on the end game of the pneumonia though, so not too much longer. Plenty of DPS for one guy, right? All right, go ahead, play clip. All right, so we got 4 people, 4v1ing, and I'm instantly in kite mode again. All right, so we're going to kite them, and then I'm going to give them a little loopy-doop here. I'm going to say I'm going one way, I'm going to go the other. Pause clip real quick. Let's point out my mistake here. I overhealed just now, did I not? I believe I did. We're down to, looks like 1, not even. We're not even at 1 recoup right now. Recoup's 2,500, we're at 1,500. But I think in hindsight, looking at what I'm looking at right now, I did get silenced, so I wasn't going to get healed anyway. And that's the other thing with a bard and a red mage on me. That's 2 silences I'm going to have to deal with now. All right, go ahead, play clip. But I know exactly where I'm about to take them. I know exactly where I'm about to take them. We're going up the stairs, boys. We're going to take these guys for a walk. So here we go. Reapply my sprint. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hit chitin here. Right? Here's chitin. This is my damage mitigation, and this is also my precursor to my LB. This is like a warning shot for them, right? This is saying, hey, do you remember who you're messing with, right? You're messing with a samurai. Maybe you should be careful here, right? Maybe you should be careful. But mostly I'm doing it for the mitigation. We are very close to our LB, but they don't know that. So we reapply chitin, we reapply sprint. Go ahead, play clip. Got one teammate down there, but he's not going to help me, right? They're up here. Oh, here, the one teammate does come up, actually. They are going to heavily focus me, though. They're going to ignore. I got another teammate comes up. I got red mage LB. Oh, we're just getting absolutely nuked, right? Silence, stun again. Heavy, go into guard. The bard's out. Dancer's out. He's done. Warrior, he says, I'm out. No, you're not. You are not out, sir. Because you know why? Because you're thirsty, and I gave you something to drink, right? All right. So I guess my main point in this whole thing is, if you're gonna be thirsty, there's also 2 samurais too, by the way. If you're gonna be thirsty, you better know how to finish, right? You better know what you're up against, and you better know how to finish. I think, and now again, now that I'm looking at this clip, I did get help faster than I remember. In the moment, I felt like I was alone a little bit longer, but I did get help quite a bit there, more than I maybe was originally thinking I did. But I did get a little bit of help there. But I did obviously keep them in one spot for quite a good minute. As you can see, at least a minute and a half, I kept them on the rope there, and for my team to come around the corner and help me. And of course, as always, we're gonna drink our tea here and watch the bard get zerged down, and that's the end of this clip. All right, guys, here's one of my Borderlands games I had the other day, and I thought it would be cool to kind of just kind of show you the behind the scenes on things, and then kind of give you an idea of what my playstyle is, why it's successful, and why I kind of am going to be a little sad to see Borderlands go. Now, I know Borderlands isn't going away completely. They're going to take it down and kind of redo it. But that could mean things that I personally could change. So it's a big void of the unknown, basically. But, so yeah, we'll go ahead and take a look at this. We want 10-1 something, 10-1-14 with a mil damage or something like that. I did edit out some of just me going back and forth between flags, because nobody wants to sit there and watch me, ride my mount, right? So we did cut that out, but for the most part, all of my strategy is in here, and I'm going to try to commentate as best I can the whole time. But there are going to be some lulls in between where I'm not really doing anything on screen, so we're going to just kind of go with that. We're going to go ahead and throw it up on the big screen here, and we will press play, go. Oh. So I am going to be talking to myself a little bit too, because I do talk. But again, we are solo, This in the very beginning, you want to challenge the flag no matter what, right? You want to challenge the flag. Hold, pause here. You want to challenge the flag no matter what. Even if you're outnumbered and you know it, you want to push this flag because your whole goal as a solo queue, if you're not going to go up to the middle to do the objective, you need to pressure the flags and flip them, at the very least keep them neutral. That is like your main goal as a solo queue, right? If you're not going up to the middle. Now, that is one of my big strategies, right? Is I don't go up to the middle. I stay down here and I keep these flags flipped for my alliance, right? And it works really well, but I don't want to send out like mixed signal here. If you're a solo queue and nobody else is doing it, like if there's a bunch of people down here doing it, do it, right? Because it's going to help your team get points. If a bunch of people are down on the flags and start trying to do what I'm doing here, it's not going to work because you're taking away too much from the middle. You need to go up there and get the drones because that's where the bulk of the points come from in this match. So we can't take away too much from the middle. But if you're a solo queue and there's like one or two, maybe three of you down here flipping these flags, perfect. That's perfect. That's more than the other teams are going to have probably. And you're going to consistently get your team points. It's not a bad thing. I know a lot of the shot callers will call me out. I even think I get called out in this particular match for not going mid. But I'm telling you right now, guys, this is going to keep us like points. You can watch our points this whole match. We do really well in mid, but you can watch the points, right? We like consistently, our points are consistently moving because I'm consistently down here taking flags. All right, go ahead and go.
Come on.
You can hear I'm so sick. I'm so sick in this clip. Like my voice is worse than it is now, even in this commentary. So okay, we're gonna focus every time the squishier, which is always gonna be the range. So I'm always gonna get on a ranged, whether it be magic range or physical range. I'm always gonna target them first, especially like a red mage or a bard because they have silence. All right, so I took a lot of heat there. That was my last recoup, so I got a pot, a line of sight. I'm gonna hide behind the wall, and then I'm gonna pot. Unfortunately, when I come back, my team is in a lot of trouble now, right? So we are going to give up on this flag. We're going to try to get these yellows to come chase us now. And we want them to come to our turf now, right? We don't want to like fight them up in the open up there because they could literally just surround us. So as you can see, I'm kiting around the walls. I'm using every bit of line of sight that I possibly could. Pause here. You're gonna notice something too, is like I usually don't recoup until I've taken about 20, like what is it? What does recoup give me? 13. So yeah, usually around 13 damage, 13,000 damage is when I'll recoup. I literally am just mitigating damage. I'm not trying to keep my health bar at full. And the only time you really do kind of have to keep an eye on your health bar a little more specifically anyways if there's a ninja in play. If there's a ninja in play, you can't drop below 50% because if he has his LB up, you're dead, right? But if you have a bunch of range like I do right now, I have 2 healers, 3 healers, a dancer, and a red mage on me right now. I know my health bar is in less danger than, say, me getting imped twice, silenced by the red mage, and then hypnotized by the dancer, right? Those are more detrimental to me than their damage, right? So these guys are equipped to shut my samurai down, and I know that. So I'm kiting, I'm trying to get them to, you know, I'm trying to get the pressure off of me enough where I don't have to overheal. And I don't want to burn my chitin just yet because as you can see my LB is about to be up. So if I burn my chitin now, I'm not going to have it for my LB when it pops. Go ahead and hit play. So we're going to keep pushing right here. Let's talk about this real quick. This is going to be a long ass video. Let's talk about this right now. When I was streaming, I talked a lot about the invisible line. And it's so true. And when you guys hear me talk about this, you're going to be like, "Oh god, he's right. I never even thought about this before." So there's a certain line where people are going to cross, and I think the yellow actually crosses this line quite a bit in this match, but red, on the other hand, does not, or like red will not cross the invisible line. And what the invisible line is like your opposing team is saying, that's far enough. We go to like any further, we're in their base, basically. We're in their respawn where there's probably going to be more people than we can handle. Even though right now it is a 5v1, we're going to say 4v1 because that white mage up there is definitely walking away from the fight at this point. But yeah, we're like, as if a 4v1 wasn't enough, they're thinking to themselves, well, if there's just one or two more people and we're already having a hard time dealing with this one samurai, then we don't want to cross that line. Go ahead, hit play. So, and I know that, I'll dance around this right here. Now I know I have a teammate. So now that I know I have a teammate, what am I going to do? I'm going to get aggressive. And what's the other team going to do? They're going to turtle up. They're going to go the opposite. They're going to go very defensive. So go ahead, hit play. Sometimes you're just going to have to eat those, like, especially if you don't have your purify up. So the best thing to do is to eat them from a distance. So, okay. White Mage Imp is probably the worst feeling in the world because you can't, all you can do is run around like an idiot. And it sucks. And as Samurai, it really sucks. I just want to get that out of the way. Go ahead, hit play. I'm going to LB here, and I miss. Why do I miss? Because I could have swore that Sage hit me. So we're getting imped. So he was definitely hitting me, but that's just it. The Samurai LB can be clunky, and if you're not watching up there, see how the Sage health bars right there, and he's got all his buffs and debuffs. If you're not watching for your debuff on them, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna miss your LB. And in this particular case, I missed, and it's always a bad feeling when you miss because you know that's your kill potential right there, and you always want to, like, I always say, at the very least, if I'm in a crowd and I'm about to die, I want to take at least 2 with me. A 2v1 trade is always worth it, in my opinion. If you can get more than 2, then you're winning, for sure. Go ahead, hit play. So now we're dealing with 2 healers, and we do get a teammate here. The red mage is back. And that's going to pose a bit of a problem, but we're going to keep pressuring. I'm not going to go into defensive just yet. And now I'm realizing that the red mage is on me, and we have no recoups. So we just get saved by our team here. 100% saved by our team here. So if my team doesn't come around the corner and absolutely blast these people, we're probably in trouble because we had no resources there. And you can see we're about 3 minutes into the match, and my team's losing, right? But our points are consistent. But look at my battle high right now, guys. You're thinking to yourself, how is this successful if we're 3 minutes in and you got 4 points? And that's part of it, man. A lot of it is just you standing on the flags, getting points for your teams. Go ahead, hit play. So of course, we're going to pot, and we're going to mount up, and we're going to head to the other side, right? Because that's where the fighting is. We can see right there that red's on the flag and getting ready to push us off of it. So we're going to head to the other side. I will cut it here. So now we come back to the other side. And when I come back over, I'm going to notice that it's the same yellows here on the flag. It was just me until Linksy here pulls up. Linksy here, I'm not really sure. I've never seen him before. I'm going to just say, you know, we're going to say, you know what, one person's enough. Let's go ahead and push this. So I go ahead and choose. They actually buffed me here. I'm going to choose to push, and then sure enough, yellow leads. But that's okay because this is a free flip. And yellow did not get very much points out of this. And I make a new friend because apparently Linksy here thinks it's funny when I go ahead and serenely drink my tea, which I often do when I'm sitting on flags because, you know, what else am I going to do? So go ahead, get a drink here. You know, gotta stay hydrated, man. Check my map, of course. And of course, my new buddies, like, you know, they think it's funny, right? Apparently, they think it's real funny. And then they make faces at me. This is what we do in PvP. We make friends, guys. It's what we do. So we're going to run up. We're going to see this warrior. We're going to see the samurai. And we're going to immediately get aggressive. Why? Because we're going to or lift them on their mounts. Now, of course, that warrior's smart. He's going to see the squishier of the two of us. And he's going to immediately go at them. And I really want you guys to pay attention here because I'm going to try to pause it. But I want you to see how sneaky I am with this. Go ahead and play. Alright, so, did you guys see it? You can see it on my buff tracker right now. I guarantee you the warrior didn't see it, and I guarantee you that the samurai that's about to hit me didn't see it either. Go ahead and play. So very clever, very clever. Oh, you know I just noticed? That samurai LB'd me. Go back. Go back. That samurai LB'd me. You know, I've been seeing this a lot lately. That, like, a lot of samurais have been LBing me when I'm on the defensive. I mean, clearly I'm on the offensive right here to keep this warrior engaged. Because if I do not keep this warrior engaged, I don't care how sneaky I get my chitin off here, he's not going to hit me, right? But unfortunately for him, he puts an AoE down. But you know what I'm saying? So, but I'm single target engaging him, which is what I always do. You'll see that a lot in this match. I very much single target like crazy. Go ahead and play. But yeah, he's gonna come in. He's gonna actually LB me right here. That alone is enough for him. See, now they got the debuff on him. You see it up there in the corner. That alone is enough for me to be able to do this. Good night, boys. Good night, boys. Salute, salutations. And this will not be the last time we see these two because I just made them mad, right? I just made them mad. They're coming back. My new friend's loving this because they were in a whole shitload of trouble and I just, in one shot, took care of business, right? And of course, we're going to drink tea because that's what we do. And my new friend's just like, this is fantastic. You're my new friend. I'm going to hang out with you the rest of the match. Is that cool? And I'm like, yeah, that's cool, man. You hang out with me. Always pot when you can, guys. Big tip of mine is always pot when you can because you always want to have full resources when the fight comes back to you. So, of course, we're going to stand on this flag and we're going to wait for them to come back. This is like something I tend to do. Why don't I clip this and make this a little bit faster? I mean, we could actually just fast forward a little bit here. Fast forward, fast forward, fast forward. So Samurai comes back, right? We knew he was going to come back. He's mad now. He's mad now. I'm going to stand here. I'm going to, like, literally stand here. And now I'm going to stun him. I'm going to say hello. We're going to pop him. He comes out of his guard right there way too fast, by the way. If you're going to go in guard, use guard, right? Now, if he's trying to hide his chitin, that's fine. That's a good way of doing it. Here's the problem, is I already know he doesn't have it because he's already LB'd me. And he's got to know that I know, right? He's got to know that, right? So and see now, he didn't even use guard to hide his chitin because he just chitined right there. But anyway, we know he doesn't have it. I do the same thing just to kind of be toxic. Yeah. I could be a little toxic in my subtle, like subtly in my I'm toxic subtly. That's what I'm trying to say. So now he switches targets because he knows he's not gonna out samurai me. So my new friend doesn't really know what to do here. They're just kind of like hanging out for the fun. And then I slow burn him, and my new friend now has a KO. I'm sure they're excited. And now, my new friend who's about to mount is about to realize why you don't mount. Like, until you absolutely survey the field and make sure nobody's around, you don't mount, because my new friend here is about to die and I'm about to live. I'm sorry, new friend. I'm sorry, you shouldn't have mounted. It was fun while it lasted, new friend, but I must survive. And I must kite, like I always do. So now we're just going to kite them out. We're going to try to separate them, get a matchup that we want. This Reaper is going to bite. We got him on the hook now. Going to do a little 1v1ing over here to the side. I'm not scared of this Reaper, even with the buff. Their damage just is not enough to handle me. At no point am I scared when I'm fighting a Reaper. This is a 1v1 I will gladly take every chance. He decides better. Guess who it is, guys? Guess who it is coming around that corner? Reaper decides he doesn't want no more of it. He knows he can't kill me. He knows eventually I will kill him. It's just the nature of the beast. Guess who it is, boys? He's so mad, and he doesn't even know why yet. And, again, on the defensive, he LBs me. Oh, that sucks. And you know the thing is, oh, that sucks. Alright, here we go. My turn. My turn. Now we know we done pissed that guy off because I've got him twice now. And he's died 3 times to me. So, yeah. We're going to go ahead and keep kiting here because we know we don't have our chitin. We know we don't have... I don't know what I was going to say there. Basically, I want a pot, so I'm going to kite. Dark Knight thinks better of it. He backs off, and then we go ahead and go back up to the flag, and then we're going to run into Dark Knight here again. Right here. And, again, another 1v1 I'm not afraid of, so we're going to go ahead and gladly entertain him. Dark Knights do not scare me at all. I know I gotta wait 7 seconds before I kill him, so I'm literally gonna stand here and let him know that he can't kill me. Oh, and guess who's back? Guess who's back? All over me. Just all over me. And he's scared now. And he's scared. And he should be. And the thing is he's got to be new to Samurai because he's got to know I don't have it, right? I mean, I just used it on him. He's making some really poor decisions because he's mad and... Oh, it's been coming. Yeah. What did I say? I don't know what I said. I said... because I can't talk for shit. So yeah, here, this is me... looking for the soft spot of the Zerg. I find it. It's the Bard right here. We know that Paladin's in his LB. We're going to completely ignore it. Look where the soft spot is. It's up here. It's the Dancer now. And we're pulling away from that Zerg, which is what we want. We don't want to be in that Zerg fight. Take this 3v1, 4v1 with this Reaper that's joining us. Honestly, at this point, I think they got me. And I'm pretty sure they think they got me. But I'm going to get saved by my team here. Of course, I'm going to go for the LB. I'm going to hold it, I think, here. Nope, I'll go for it. Yeah, get the Reaper. I mean, it's good trade, right? I get 1. Did I get 2? Go back. I might have got 2. Yeah, I got 2. I got the Reaper and the Dark Knight. So yeah, we're going to take that all day, every day. Yep. My new friend there, standing in a daze, loving it. Linksy, love you.
Oh, we're clipping this shit.
You're my new homie for sure. Alright, so back to business, which is, let's go stand on the flag with my new friend Linksy. And, you know, Linksy and I are having like a great conversation right now about world peace. And then I just leave them because, well, it's time to go to the other side. And then that other side we go. I'm going to give huge props to this Black Mage. He's about to do some incredible 1vxing, actually. And I know what you're thinking. Well, wait a minute. Illy, there's 3 of them and 1 of you. But the truth is I do have teammates. One of them being Linksy. Here. And I'm about to eliminate his homies here. So... here comes a warrior. Love when the warriors come in. Right here. Set him up beautifully. Hide it again. Boom, boom. Dragoon warrior eliminated. Guess what, guys? That Black Mage I just gave credit to is now by himself. And he's going to go to the squish your target, which is Linksy. Poor Linksy. I'm sorry. You're just a squish your target. And I actually put so much pressure into him, right? And look at that summoner. Sorry, I got a cough. That summoner actually LBs on him, and he's doing it, man. GG's to this Black Mage. It's gonna seem like he dies pretty quickly, but I played Black Mage and I know what he just did was actually pretty damn good. So, but yeah, GG's Lynxy. We did it. We outnumbered him, and he's dead now. So, aw, Lynxy, I can't believe you're just always there to buff me. Let's go to the other side, Lynxy. I think Yellow wants us to play. So off we go to the other side. Oh, detour. Yellow's at our base. So we gotta take care of business first at base. Always to squish your target first, guys. Always to squish your target first. Oh, guess who that is? Guess who that is? It's our boy. Actually, do not get any points off him this time. My team was plenty capable of handling him. Anytime you see a paladin in their LB, just leave them alone. They're just there to be annoying, and that's exactly what they are, is annoying. So yeah, anytime you see them, just ignore them. So guess who it is? It's our boy, again, the Samurai, and he's looking like he wants to party, and I'm looking like I'm just going to stand here and watch him party. The flinching right there is kind of funny. Let's rewind that. Watch my characters flinching. Oh shit. Oh, it's a swoosh off. We're having a swoosh off right now, guys. You guys remember that scene in Revenge of the Sith where Obi-Wan and Anakin like swoosh their swords at the same time? Here it is right here in Final Fantasy version. Swoosh off. You know, and actually the person that usually swooshes second is usually the one that gets the KO, honestly. But no, I actually leave him to his demise over there in the corner. But then I'm sitting here on the flag and I'm like, you know what? This guy's been chasing me all match. Why would I actually not be toxic to him right now? So I'm going to wait until he swooshes, which is right here. He swooshes. He swooshes, right? What do you do with a samurai when they swoosh, right? He's got 3 seconds. You can see it on his buff tracker right there. 3 seconds. What am I about to do? I'm going to stand here and wait, and then I'm going to stun him. That's what we're going to do. We're going to stun him. And then we're just going to whack him. Just going to whack him. We're not even going to hit him with actual abilities. We're just going to whack him. If you guys don't think that I'm toxic, like if that's not toxic gameplay, I don't know what is. Some of the stuff I do is just uncalled for sometimes. Also want to take a note, we got 5 minutes left in the match. We are losing right now, but it's a very narrow margin and both teams are very close. So you know this match is going time. Gonna stay aggressive here because this Reaper isn't healing. But you notice, like, even me right there, invisible line, don't cross it. Because, oh, but then I forget about this part. But then my whole team decides they want to cross the invisible line. And so we do. We cross the invisible line and we go to their base. There's my buddy Lynxy. Lynxy's excited. This is Lynxy's first trip to the enemy base. It's like, you know, vacation for them. So, like, they're really excited about it. I'm sure Lynxy probably died here, to be honest. So, actually, rewind that. So, actually, what I look at here is I get here, and I'm thinking to myself, we came all the way this way. We might as well just go ahead and help. But look at it. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people on that flag right now. And I'm thinking to myself, you know what? We got 100% battle high. Let's preserve that. Let's back out. That's my reasoning there. I just want everybody to know, like, my whole team is here, right? So my job now, since my whole team here, is to go back and make sure that the other flag doesn't flip, and to actually go to the other side and make sure red isn't trying to take our base or anything. So I'm gonna go back, and then I'm like, this is actually like the best decision I could make, because like we are about to get every yellow to come down from that respawn and absolutely chase us. And here they are. And I fast forwarded again. We're gonna cut out a lot of the travel time, but here they are. And I know I'm in trouble, right? I know I'm in trouble. That's a lot of yellow. There's not enough walls here for me to evade them all. I do have my LB up. I do have my chitin up. I do have my stun. I do have a full MP bar for recoveries, but this is gonna hurt a lot because that is a lot of them. All right, press play. Let's go ahead. See my downfall here. Okay, so obviously I'm gonna chitin here. That just makes sense. And like I said earlier in the video, if I can get a 2-piece McNugget, my fall is gonna be worth it, right? If I can get more than one, my fall will be worth it. So we got that. We know we have that dancer on the hook, and in my mind, I could have swore I had this monk on the line, but unfortunately, we do not. We get the dancer. Monk's got some health left. Monks are a fucking problem. I see all those yellows coming still. Obviously my thinking is I gotta get back towards our base where I could kite around the wood structures. We got 6,000 MP left. We have our Purify left. We have an 18-second cooldown on our chitin, and we have guard left. So we're still in decent shape, but that is a lot of yellows. Stun, bind. We got bind. Oh, yeah, that's just bad. I did Purify right there, so that's our Purify. Oh, that's so bad. Look at... Oh, okay. I'm in guard. I'm going to do my drop down here. A lot of times that does work. But unfortunately, there's just too many of them, and I have a monk. This monk is a problem, right? This monk is a problem. We know it. Monk lockdown. We know it. Everybody has been here before. Actually, the funny part about this is, I don't know if you guys are noticing, but I'm actually on the offensive now because I know I'm dead, right? I know I'm dead. They know I'm dead. So I'm actually, the best defense right now for me is my offense because I have a bind if I can get it off. I already used my stun, as we can see. I have a bind if I can get it off. That bind will buy me another recoup probably. So, yeah, my best course of action was definitely to go offensive here, which I do. And I think that's a good point to make, is sometimes when you guys are running away, if you have full resources, turn around and fight back. Fight back, because you don't know. Maybe that person chasing you isn't. Maybe he's just randomly queuing in for his roulette, and he's just there, and he's not really that into PvP, and and you won't know until you turn around and fight back. I would rather turn around and fight back than keep running and die anyway, because I chose not to fight back. So, all right, let's go ahead and accept our fate. Right? And, yes, this samurai is emoting on me. And you know what? I 100% condone it. I've been doing it to you all match. Absolutely do it to me. I 100% am okay with it. I mean, it's a game, guys. If we're not having fun, why are we playing? It's supposed to be fun. It's a game. So yeah, he's doing it. He's doing it, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I made him mad enough where he actually wanted to emote. He probably waited all match, honestly, to do that. If we're being honest, he probably waited all match to do that. Because that's it. That was my only death. That was his only chance to do it. He got his chance. He did it. So all right. So get back from the respawn. They're attacking our base. Yellow's been pretty aggressive. That poor samurai. That poor samurai needs to learn how to LB. He got nobody in there. Nobody. Poor guy. Look at the score. It's tight. It's tight. And like I said, our points have been ticking the whole time. But what did yellow do here? They took our base. They took our base. And that's going to give them the win. Look at them points. Tight. Tight. Look at them points. Look at them points. So what happened? Yellow's taking our base, and they're defending it. And it's GG's, right? It's fantastic. It's a great strategy. What happened was they stayed too long, and it allowed us to just get points off of kills. That's what happened. So we're going to take the win. We're going to take that win. 10-1-16. Did over 1 mil damage. Took 81,000 or 813,000 damage. And we healed ourselves for over 1 mil. Why? Why is that number so weird looking, right? Why is that number so weird looking? Because I don't know if you guys noticed this, but like I said, as soon as I take 13,000 damage, I recoup it back. I don't waste them. I'm constantly healing and mitigating damage with my healing. That's the beauty of having self-heals in a game, guys, is you keep yourself leveled off, right? It's not necessarily about just saving your life. It's about keeping damage mitigated, right? I mean, that's what healing really actually should be, is damage mitigation. You should look at it as just another number. Just like your health bar isn't your health bar, it's just another resource, right? You could be at 1 health and kill a guy because you had maintained your resources. You could be at full health and have no resources and absolutely get blasted because you have no counter option, right? So just treat all resources like resources. Don't look at your health bar as like, oh no, I'm at 1 health, I'm gonna die. I'm just saying, it's just another resource, guys. It's just another number ticking. That's all it is. So that's the match. We did pull off the victory, and that's how you kind of make a difference in solo queue. Oh yeah, make sure you give your new friend. Gotta make sure you give your new friend that you made during the match. Good old Linksy here. Gotta make sure we give Linksy comms, right? Because I mean, we're new best friends that anyone ever had. We're the new best friends that... Linksy, call me. I love you. Alright, guys, that's all the time we got for today. I hope you like this way of doing things as far as videos go, because this was actually kind of fun just to sit back and rewatch this and see how toxic I actually can be in Frontlines. Like, alright, guys, if you like this, hit that like button. I know it's going to be an extremely long video, and I'm sure nobody's sitting through all of it. Or maybe you did, and if you did, real man of genius, we salute you, Mr. I watched the whole video guy. All right, guys. Peace.